Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and today we're going to talk about why you are addicted to negativity. Don't lie. If you clicked on this video, you're addicted. So if you watch some of my other videos, especially on like negative thoughts, healing yourself, I talk a lot about affirmations and being positive towards yourself. And you may have noticed that if you keep going towards being negative and if you are not able to use those healing tools, that shows that you may be addicted to negativity. So, in your upbringing, if you grew up in a dysfunctional home, you grew up in a toxic home, you grew up in a very negative home, that is all you know. You just know negativity. So, your coping mechanism was to be negative. Think in a more negative way, think worst case scenario, think maybe the world's out to get you, nothing goes in your favor. That is the way you were wired. Subconsciously, your core beliefs are that you are deserving of all of the bad things that are happening because you were made to believe as you were in your upbringing that you deserve those bad things that are happening to you, especially when you're a little kid and you can't ration and reason things. You think you're at fault for why bad things are happening. So your core beliefs is that I deserve these bad things because maybe if I was a better person or a better kid, these things wouldn't have happened to me. So that is your core belief. That is in your subconscious. That's the way that you go around. So because that is your core belief and that's in your subconscious, you then make decisions based off of that belief. So you may think everything bad's happening to you, but in reality what's happening is you are making unhealthy decisions for yourself. Now, there are things that are obviously not your fault, like health-related things, losing someone. Those are never your fault. But there are things like, for instance, maybe you're very panicky and you keep getting into car accidents. Maybe you keep making decisions based off of your fear or what you're afraid's going to happen. That is then causing you to be in bad positions, or you are surrounding yourself around people that make you miserable. You may notice if you take a look at yourself in your life, all of the decisions you have made that maybe weren't the healthiest for you that led you where you are today. So it starts with the core beliefs. Your core beliefs are that you're undeserving, you're unworthy, and that everything just kind of seems like it sucks or everything negative always just seems to happen to you. So whether you want to admit it or not, you find comfort in being in that negativity. It can be very addicting because that is something that you know that's very familiar. It's not scary to already be in negativity. It's a lot more terrifying to go from being happy to then potentially being unhappy because you know how terrible that feels. You are used to that negative self-talk. You are used to steering more towards negativity. You are used to negative things happening to you. So it is terrifying at the thought of good things happening. It is terrifying to think that your life could go better, especially when you have survived all these years by being negative. You think going based off of your negative thoughts or your fear-based thoughts, that has helped you. So you will stay in that mind frame because that is the way you've survived for so long. And it's like a security blanket that you may be afraid of letting go. If you are having a hard time stop being negative, it's because you genuinely don't want to change. We don't start to change until we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. So if you are trapped in your negativity, that shows that maybe you're not sick and tired of being sick and tired yet. You still feel like you need that security blanket. You are too afraid of not being in negativity because you're so afraid of what's outside of that negativity, that good things can actually happen to you, that you actually can have a better life than what you're having now. That addiction to that negativity, that feeling that you're deserving of that negativity keeps staying with you. So you are not able to have the life you want because you are not ready to take the next steps. Another reason why is you may be trying to punish yourself for past things, like maybe past embarrassments, past things you have said, past things that you have done. You may, every time you think about it, you are then reliving it and repunishing and beating yourself up. So you may be addicted to that because you don't feel like you are deserving of forgiveness, or you don't feel like you are allowed to let yourself off the hook or make those mistakes. Or it's a form of control. When you think about it over and over again, you are able to maybe think about how you wish it happened, or the things that you would have done better, or you just sit in it. And the way you handle and you cope with that situation is to constantly think about it and remind yourself of how negative it was. And you are drowning in this negativity and you can't get out of it because you feel like this is your way of controlling the situation. You feel more in control by obsessively thinking about the negativity or this negative thing that has happened. Or you may be doing the opposite, where you are obsessively thinking about negative things because you are trying to make yourself feel better about it. But in reality, the more you think about it, you're actually not feeling better. You are actually reliving that experience, because every time you imagine experience, you are reliving and it feels like you're getting slapped all over again. So you are getting stuck in this feedback loop of constantly thinking about negative things. So you need to genuinely want to stop being in this negativity. You need to genuinely want things to be different, because only you are in control of that. If you don't make the decision and decide, I want to stop being negative, then you can't even start. You need to be the one that decides that you are ready. Like, not other people. Other people can't tell you. No one else needs to make that decision but you. Everyone can give you all the tools in the world, but if you're not ready, then you are not going to stop. So the first thing is to decide, make a commitment. I want to stop being negative. I'm going to apply tools. I'm going to help myself. Then once you decide, you can start to work towards being more positive. Now that you understand why you are being negative, now you can know, I need to stop saying this negativity and stop being afraid of positive things. And I'm not deserving of negative things. You need to change those core beliefs and really work on it. And it's going to be a struggle at first, but you can do it. I know you can do it. You need to believe that you can do it. And you need to fight that negative voice. You need to fight that negativity. And you are allowed to be negative. You need to give yourself time limit though, because you can't just sit in the negativity. As you've seen, it's counterproductive. It doesn't help you. So you really need to change those beliefs. Believe that you are deserving of good things. Recognize when you are thinking negative thoughts or you're sitting in the negativity. So what do you guys think? Why do you feel like people get addicted to negativity? Leave it all in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with someone that you think may needs it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys. Look guys, I'm not wearing pants. I don't even usually wear camo, but this outfit's cute. It's cute.